Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 focus on a series of letters, 7 letters to the 7 churches. And in Chapter 2, there is going to be 4 letters, and then in Chapter 3, the remaining letters. So Chapter 2 begins with some really kind of like love letters, and they're really well thought out, and they begin by bringing a lot of encouragement and talk about love. And what I noticed about Chapter 2 as I was studying it is that so basically there's this battle. And this battle is against the good, and against those that are actually believers and choose to do morally correct, or try to do their best to do good choices. And this battle that entails that I observed about in Chapter 2 is the description of it is captured really well in one of these letters. It says that the believer, or the believers that are among Satan's synagogues. So it's basically it talks about how choosing good and choosing to make the right choices. However, the whole entire chapter talks about it being a battle. For example, Satan attacking the believers, the true believers, with bringing temptation, with sexual impurities, even with the effort and goal to make them stray away from the faith, to make them grow cold to God, to their belief system, and to really just try to ensnatch them and entrap them and ensnare them. So just be careful and stay alert as much as possible, and try not to be deceived, because the deception is huge, and Satan is fighting to pretty much steal your soul. So be very careful. Don't be afraid, because God will help you endure and persevere and overcome. And so that was basically the gist of this chapter. It started off with reminding the believers, or the person that chooses to do the right in maybe the wrong situations. It reminded them to stay strong, continue focusing on what you need to do. Don't worry about what other people's choices are. Just focus on your own choices. And that was the gist of it. So that was Chapter 2, and a series of letters, like I said, love letters with encouragement, and also warning about these series are captured through the visions of the visions that are given to John, and also they're written in letters forms to encourage and also to warn against the sexual attacks that are happening against believers primarily, and with the scope of there's some sort of hateful attack that's happening. So just be aware, be careful, and protect your love and your good vibes. And that was Chapter 2.